Hey there and welcome to Digital Replay. Today we're starting Unit 3, which is all about momentum and energy, and we're starting the unit out with momentum. So a lot of the time you'll hear about momentum when we talk about sports, so like the momentum of a team, but really what momentum is it's how hard it is to stop an object or a person, right? How hard is it to stop that object or person? Momentum is mass in motion. It's the quantity of motion of an object. The quantity of motion of an object. It's calculated using mass and velocity. So the mass and the velocity matter when we're talking about momentum. So think about it this way. If you have that large linebacker running down the football field, that large linebacker is harder to stop than, say, a 2-year-old running down the football field. The 2-year-old doesn't have as much mass as the linebacker. It's still running down the football field, but it's going to be a lot easier to stop a 2-year-old than it is to stop the linebacker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ping pong balls are great for ping pong, but they're not for bowling. Not enough momentum.
Oh, a scientist.
Bowling balls are about 3 kilograms. They're heavy enough, and we can get them moving fast enough so that they have enough momentum to knock down all the pins at once. That is, if we can hit it just right. Well, that was pretty good. But suppose we had a heavier ball, like 4 or 5 kilograms. Then it would have enough momentum to knock down every pin every time. Now, that would be cool.
Hey, Bill.
Huh?
Catch.
Oh!
Here's a good question for you. Can a baseball and an airplane have the same momentum? Well, we know baseballs are pretty small and airplanes are pretty big. In fact, if we really got down to it, the mass of the baseball is just 0.145 kilograms. And the mass of the airplane is like 94,000 kilograms, which is quite a big difference between the two. But can they have the same momentum? Well, what is momentum? Momentum is the mass times the velocity, right? And we know the masses. Is there any velocity at which we could make these two have the same momentum? Well, we could make the baseball go really, really super fast somehow, right? Like we could shoot it out of a baseball shooting cannon gun thing and make this go really, really slow and try to make the baseball and the airplane have the same momentum. Or without doing any math at all, I could just say if both objects are not moving at all, their momentum is 0. If both objects are not moving, that is, if the baseball is not moving, we have the mass, which is 0.145, times 0, which is 0 velocity. Its momentum is 0. If the airplane is not moving, even though it's so much more massive than the baseball, if the airplane is not moving, its velocity also equals 0, then its momentum equals 0. So yes, an airplane and a baseball can have the same momentum. It's easy. They just have 0 velocity. They're not moving. Momentum is the quantity of motion an object has. Momentum is calculated by the equation mass times volume. That's the momentum. If an object is not in motion, it has no momentum. None at all. Doesn't matter how massive it is, if it's not in motion, it has no momentum. That's been Digital Replay. If you have questions, see me in class, comment below, or send me an email. We'll talk to you later.